All right, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes. We look at great theories and concepts and discoveries that you might not be familiar with because they've been suppressed, and the powers that be don't want you to know about these things because of their potential to revolutionize your life in terms of your mental, spiritual, and physical health. And this is a segment that we have called Your Blind Side. I warn the Patriots, diggers, anons, truthers out there who may be preoccupied with the bigger picture uh, warnings that they might have to, have a heads up. And this is kind of what I see uh, from just uh, having been red pilled for so long and paying attention to the trends and uh, just being off the beaten path. Um, and yeah, so I've been talking a lot about how I believe this war is over and that the Patriots have won, but that the events have not caught up to the reality. Um, the events that we're watching are reenactments of events that have already occurred, and they are not for your consumption. They are for the consumption of the catatonic, those who um, are, for whatever reason, still fast asleep. Um, Now, that is not to denigrate those people. Those people are not stupid. It's just that they're in a trance. And, when you're in a trance, it's it's not a it's not a question of your intelligence. It's just a kind of an off-on switch. And if you're just turned off, then it it doesn't really matter how smart you are. You're just you're just turned off. And so I would expect that when these people actually do wake up, they'll wake up in a big way, and they'll probably be quite angry. They might not be able to rally because they're going to be wounded, uh, but they're going to figure it out, and they may lap you or pass you up because I think this movement is kind of complacent. Um, I, I think that we're thinking that we're going to move ahead with our agenda uh, at upon winning, and like I said, I think that we've already won, and so I think people are waiting, however, for the fun stuff, the popcorn, watching the other side suffer. And I think this is the wrong move. I know it's the wrong move. It's not important to see these people suffer. Um, it's important to get justice about things, but it's more important to implement justice, and that's what we're about to not do because the agenda that you want to implement is not an agenda of justice. It is an agenda that has been infested with deep state propaganda. You, the patriot movement has not properly, justly scrutinized their own positions, their own belief systems, their own values, their own standards, paradigms, holidays, rituals, heroes. These are things that they have scrutinized the opponents, belief systems and values and so on, but they have not scrutinized their own. And, this requires a little bit deeper digging. And it's something that the movement has not done. And I can see this from a mile away, especially in terms of religious systems and religious beliefs. Um, you can just see the trance, and so this is a counterpoint, uh, counterpart trance. We just talked about how the normies, or whatever you want to call them, the seagrass, they're in a trance, and so they're fast asleep as far as a lot of things are concerned, and it looks like they're stupid because they just are catatonic about certain things, and they won't wake up. Um, but the exact same dynamic is occurring with the Patriots, but just about a different subject. The catatonic people, they go into a trance whenever the name Donald Trump is mentioned, or whenever the right winger, far right wingers, or something like that, and they they get a furrowed brow, and they get angry about how these people are just so outrageous. But a counterpart to that is occurring with the Patriots as soon as the word Jesus Christ is mentioned or the Bible is mentioned. You automatically go into a trance as well, which is a trance of deference, a trance of, oh, yeah, this is the good thing that I'm supposed to um, be deferential toward. I can't question this. I can't. Scrutinize this. I can't do any deep digging on this. I just have to, pretend like that this is a good thing. I have friends and family and other people in the movement that swear by this thing. And even though I don't really know that much about it, or I've read it, but I haven't really studied it. It's got some good parts to it, but I haven't really got into it. But I pretty much know it's a good thing, and so we're gonna just go forward with it. The most egregious thing that I've seen is just some of the podcasts where it's just maddening, and it seems very minor, and I think it's something that the the Patriot podcasters don't really even know that they're doing. But there was one podcast I was watching, and somebody in the chat said something to the effect of, Jesus is Lord, and they cited a verse uh, from First Peter or something, and um, it was basically like, if you question if you question this doctrine, then you are the Antichrist. You know, so basically, it's just telling you that shut up, don't ask any questions, because if you do, we're going to smear you with this Antichrist label, which is what the Patriots do a lot with either Satan, you're either Satan, possessed by Satan, or the Antichrist, if you even question their belief systems. And the Patriot podcaster, who's supposed to be a truther, says nothing but "Amen, brother," or "Amen, sister." And to me, that is encapsulates everything that's wrong with this movement, and that encapsulates why this movement is going to fail ultimately. Um, and it's not too late to get yourself red pilled and figure out what the real score is. Um, and I won't even tell you what the score is on this podcast, because you can do the digging yourself. You're an experienced digger. You know what to do. Um, But if you need a hint, you can watch some of the other videos on this channel. Okay, like, share, subscribe, comment, contribute, and share out. Uh, Thanks for tuning in today. Have a great day, and remember to watch your blind side.